Monday, March 11th edition of the Carolina Weather Video. I'm meteorologist Matthew East here with you. Start out with a couple of live cameras, a couple of my favorites across the region. There's the camera up in Banner Elk, 37 degrees, a chilly mountain morning, but certainly it's been colder recently, so that's manageable. And over on the other side of the state, in the Outer Banks, there's the Avalon Pier web camera, 47 degrees there. The wind much more docile than what we had for a few days last week with that big coastal low gradually pulling away. The radar is quiet here in our immediate area for the time being. This is during the 5 o'clock hour this morning, but you look off to the west of us, almost like I put one frame in there for the northeast. Some light showers up that way, but here we go, off to the west of us. There's your pretty good band of rain stretching from Ohio and southern Indiana down through a good chunk of Kentucky and middle Tennessee. From there down into parts of Mississippi and Alabama, and then further south from there into Louisiana. And that's kind of the broad overview. And that is a frontal boundary that is progressing to the east and in our direction. So let's take a peek here at how we're shaping up on the surface map. This is this afternoon, and as soon as this afternoon, we can certainly begin to see a few spotty showers out there, and then it looks like a pretty good shield of rain is going to move on through this evening and tonight for the Piedmont zones. It'll be more toward this afternoon and this evening up in the mountains. So we get that rain moving on through, and then that will gradually work out of the region as we get into tomorrow morning. And then we're setting ourselves up for some pretty chilly midweek weather, Wednesday and Thursday, Friday too. Some below average temperatures settling back into the region. Now here's what the RPM, the Stormcast modeling, is printing out for rain totals across the region. Not a tremendously huge rain event, but it looks like, again, a pretty good soaker for most of us here across the region. So here we go into the modeling. This is the European model, the upper air chart, nice trough swinging on in from the west, and we go out to 60 hours. Another little piece of energy moves in behind it. That'll bring maybe a quick hitting shot of some mountain snow Tuesday night into Wednesday. And then you get another little clipper type system. There you go. You see it moving on in on Friday. That could bring a few more snow showers to the mountains, either a Thursday night or Friday morning. And then you get out to next week. And this is what the latest run, the 0Z run of the European looks like. This is Monday night of next week. A lot of energy swinging through. Now, the previous run of the European was very intense with this energy, and you had a big storm system crank over the southeast. And I'll show you the differences in that here in just a moment. Now, here's our rain moving on through today and tonight. There we go. This is this after the precip until about, let's see, 8 o'clock this evening. And then we get on out into tomorrow. There you go. This is tomorrow morning. The band of rain exiting off to the east. Behind it, pretty good shot of chilly weather. High pressure over Iowa and Missouri Wednesday evening. And pretty good northwest flow in place. That's going to bring some chilly air to us Wednesday, Thursday, kind of lingering into Friday. There's that little clipper system Friday morning with the European generating a little bit of precipitation with that. And then you get out to next week. And again, this is what the latest run of the European looks like, bringing a shot of rain Monday. And then that system turns into another pretty big northeast snowstorm. But compare that to the 12Z run yesterday run of the European, and look at that. It's turned into a big Carolina snowstorm that then lifted off to the north and east from there. So we'll see. Just one little wrench to throw into the equation here. Look at the GFS early next week, and it's nothing at all, well, like what the European shows on either of the past two runs. So a lot of volatility, a lot of uncertainty with the beginning part of next week. And we'll see how that plays out. I'm going to go ahead and throw in some rain chances for us on Monday. But we'll just kind of have to see whether or not that system even exists as we go forward in time. I think it will. The Canadian has a weaker system in that time frame too. So we'll kind of see how that plays out as we go forward. All right, that is it for today's edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day, and God bless.